The Department of Homeland Security ramping up its operations in Minnesota, going after Somali migrants and daycare owners in a massive fraud probe. DHS posting on X that agents are going door to door at suspected fraud sites. The American people deserve answers on how their taxpayer money is being used and arrest when abuse is found. Under the leadership of Secretary Noem, DHS is working to deliver results. The department also beginning to audit migrants from 19 countries to determine if citizenship status was achieved in fraudulent manners. I want to bring in DHS Public Affairs Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. Tricia, good morning to you and Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. This has been something, we just had Kelly Loeffler on at the top of the hour talking about this all-of-government approach to dealing with this massive fraud in Minnesota. Talk about your department's efforts and where you are this morning.
Cheryl, Happy New Year, and thank you for having me. Yes, the Trump administration is all hands on deck on this effort to root out what looks like rampant fraud out of Minneapolis. HSI, Homeland Security investigators, our ERO, which is ICE, we're all there, and more are coming. We also have USCIS, which has a large-scale investigation happening on the ground. About half of cases, cases we've seen on the ground, have resulted in some sort of fraud, and there's been about 1,000 arrests made of illegal aliens on the ground in just the last few weeks, Cheryl.
Let's talk about that issue, because this word has come up, denaturalization. If you find that these Somali migrants who were awarded the privilege of U.S. citizenship, if you do an investigation and find that they lied about, maybe it was a sham marriage, they lied, they put fraudulent information on their applications, how confident are you that denaturalization can actually happen? There is a few legal hurdles to that process.
It's certainly a case-by-case basis, but under U.S. law, if an alien has procured citizenship on the basis of fraud, then that is grounds for denaturalization. So we are taking that incredibly seriously, and especially in the case of immigration fraud. That's something we're certainly looking at. But earlier in your monologue, you discussed those 19 countries of concern. What we're looking at for these different countries, including Somalia, is we're doing full-blown audits to see how aliens procured either their green cards, their visas, or even their citizenship.
Well, no, and certainly honestly, finding out the source of the fraud is important. I was looking at this interview done by, it's Minnesota's Alpha News, but they talked to this retired Homeland Security agent. And this agent, this is Jeremy Christensen, you know what he said? He goes, I was there for 16 years. I worked on this investigation looking at fraud at Minnesota daycares. He said, I took the information, I took my findings to prosecutors, and I was ignored. And that's the problem, is if you look at the Attorney General of Minnesota or even the governor of Minnesota, they've known that these allegations have been out there, according to this former Homeland Security official, 16 years. Nothing is being done. So talk about what the federal government is going to do to deal with this, and the Trump administration.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these politicians put politics and put voting blocks ahead of the integrity of our immigration system, ahead of the integrity of making sure that U.S. taxpayer dollars are not being exploited, are not being misused, or not being stolen, which is exactly what looks like is happening. And this, again, is a whole of government approach, all hands on deck. I mean, you're seeing HHS, Small Business Administration, you're seeing the Treasury Department involved, us at Homeland Security, not just on immigration fraud, but as well as the white-collar crime aspect of it with our HSI agents on the ground there as well. We know if you're willing to commit one crime, you're likely willing to commit another. So we're also looking at the immigration aspect of this, Cheryl. So we're going to have more and more of our agents on the ground in Minneapolis.